Today we are looking at the award-winning interior of the 2023 Ram 1500 Limited. Alright, so coming into the inside of the Ram 1500 Limited, this is where that $77,000 pays off. This is where you have all the luxury. This is why this has the award-winning interior. So let's start with the door panel. You have this nice soft touch leatherette across the top, the super premium fabric surrounding this top area. You also have really nice quilted leather and this kind of wood grain like material right here. All of your controls will be in matte black plastic. Nice leather on the armrest, plenty of storage here, here, and there. And this bottom part will be in hard touch plastic. As you can see, you have the Ram badge for the door sills, and these seats will be 12-way power adjusting. I love the super premium leather with the cloth inserts. Now this is really nice for the interior. Alright, right off the bat, super nice interior so far. Steering wheel, very nicely weather wrapped, and pretty sure it is heated too. Yes. You have that nice wood grain right here. All of your controls here. This is for the gauge clusters. Down here is your headlight controls and your power pedal adjustments. Materials. You have leatherette across here. More leatherettes. That wood grain and carbon fiber. And you have some quilted leather here. That Harman Kardon sound system, which actually sounds super good, but I can't play anything because of copyright. You have really nice wood grain here, more leather, and some aluminum. Let's close that up and save that for later. But now, storage is very important for a full-size pickup truck like this. And I've got to tell you, in this Ram 1500, you have plenty of it. Starting with here, you have really nice leather limited badge here. That might get in the way of your arm, maybe. So you have really deep storage here. And look at this. Like, you have like inches here, fraction to decimal chart, Ram badge, designed in Auburn Hills, Michigan. Like, look at this. Why would you need this? I don't know, but it's there for you if you need it. Oh yes. This is super nicely felt lined. You have even more storage if that wasn't enough. And if all of that wasn't enough, you have storage here, 2 cup holders. By the way, you can put some coins here. And then you can pull this whole thing back, and you have even more storage with an AC 400 watt power supply, a wireless charger right here, and 2 phone stands. You also have storage here, 2 USB-A, 2 USB-C ports. Now that is just crazy, the amount of storage we have right here. Alright, now that we're done with that, let me go ahead and throw it into reverse, and let's see what kind of backup camera we have. Alright, so we have a good backup camera. It doesn't take up the whole screen. You have like different views, so you can see left mirror, right mirror, the backup camera, aux camera 2. Okay, don't know what that is. You also have a trailer surround camera. So overall, really nice backup camera, and the shifter is down here, not like somewhere around here. You also have controls for your 4-wheel drive system. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take a look at the climate controls and infotainment system. So you see physical buttons on the sides. You have to control some things with the screen. Let's see. Okay, so you have to control like your heated seats, ventilated seats, and the heated steering wheel. We don't need that today. Let's go ahead. Alright, 2-zone climate control. I can already feel the cooled seats right now. Could adjust the different modes. And you have max AC and front and rear defrost. I wish they put hard buttons on the side. That's what I don't understand about these Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram products. And speaking of the infotainment system, we do have the latest Uconnect 5. Relatively fast, relatively intuitive, and you do have wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, and you can pair a phone right there. Let's see what we've got here. Alright, so we have the power running board settings, vehicle cameras, mirror dimmer, not that many. Alright, so we do have settings. You have like a couple shortcuts that you can put at the bottom. So, pretty cool infotainment system. I love the customization of this. You do also have Amazon Alexa right up there. Navigation. And if you're low on gas, it will say, you're low on gas. Do you want to find a gas station? Now, that's actually really nice. Really neat. Alright, so up here you have storage, a power supply right there. And the mirror will be normal, digital, and you have a panoramic sunroof to wrap things up. Alright, so now coming to the passenger side, you can see beautiful door panel materials. It all continues from the driver's side. Seats will also be 12-way adjusting and will have the same amount of comforts. Alright. Right off the bat, really comfortable right now. I love it says limited right in front of your face. You have really nice wood grain. Love the piping and contrast stitching in this aluminum finish. Open that up. You have a lot of storage. I remember in our family we always needed this compartment right above the glove box. You have more leather and white contrast stitching and a glove box that actually isn't as big as I would like it to be, but it is felt lined, and you do have more storage up here if that helps. Now, if that's too little still, you do have a little bit of storage down here. I wouldn't recommend putting an iPhone down here because you may never get it out again. So, yep, that's all for the storage. But sitting in this passenger seat, I feel really comfortable. And just the detail, like, look at this handle right here. You have leather and stitching. Like, all of these little details that they put in just makes it really nice to be in this car. But let's go ahead and check out that second row and see what we have for the kids. Alright, before we get into the second row, I want to say we do have the crew cab configuration and the 5/7 bed. But let's take a look at the second row. I love this fabric material and the quilted leather. You have leather on the armrest. A lot of storage, of course. This may be a little bit dirty. Sorry about that. Alright, storage. We have this on both sides. We have storage here and under the seats. Let's see. Alright, there we go. On both sides. So you don't have that much, but you do have enough that I'm happy. And this is my first pickup truck that I've reviewed, so there's nothing I can really compare it to. Wow, look at the amount of legroom I have here. And if this helps, I'm just gonna sit here temporarily, but this seat is slid all the way back. Look at the amount of legroom I have here. That's the kind of use I want to see with a car that's this big. I love the materials back here. You have nice leather, piping, a good sized seat back pocket, not the biggest, wood grain, 2 cup holders, and a power supply. You also have heated seats, ventilated seats, 2 USB-A and 2 USB-C ports, and some storage here. You don't have climate controls. I'm not expecting that in a pickup truck, but having ventilated seats back here, I'm happy. Okay, so even the middle seat is super comfortable. And if that's not in use, you can fold it down. You have 2 cup holders, a little like coin tray right there, and maybe a phone holder if you don't want it to get stolen. So that's about it for the second row. Let's go ahead and see what we've got in the bed of this Ram 1500. This is probably the most important part of a pickup truck, and that is the bed. Now you can open the bed in 2 ways. So you can open it normally, or you can do it the Ram's way. Just have the splits opening. Don't ask why you would need this, but it's easier to use the step. So I could just step in, and this step is like really sturdy. But if we close this up, obviously we can do it the normal way. Now since this is split, there is a little bit of flex here, but just take a look at how much space there is. Not the biggest amount of space, but because we have the crew cab configuration, we also have this hard cover right here and the spray and bed liner. As you can see, someone has been walking in here before me. You have 2 lights on both sides, and well, let's see on the side. We don't have Ram boxes. You can option that on. It's just little compartments on the side of the truck. This feels pretty solid to me. And the payload capacity, if you're wondering, that would be up to 2,020 pounds. And the towing capacity would be about 13,000 pounds. So you have pretty solid numbers in this Ram 1500. Good for towing and hauling if you need to. Now you can haul a couple like TVs back here, but make sure you strap it in tightly. You also have 2 tie-down hooks on each side.